Hi, everybody. Welcome into Northland Basketball, an exclusive presentation of the Sports Zone, and our broadcast coverage is presented to you tonight from Page High School by Choice Broadband. And we welcome you in to our courtside location for one tonight that features the defending 3A state champions taking on a team from the 2A ranks here tonight. The Page Lady Sand Devils, who have been struggling lately with injuries galore. I'm telling you, this Sand Devils team can't wait to get back to full strength, which is going to happen in about, by the next game. They're going to play Tuba City coming up soon, and by the time the Tuba City game rolls around, head coach Celeste Claw believes that her Lady Sand Devils will be back to full strength. Several of those ladies are in concussion protocol right now and unable to play with the team, and that has left them shorthanded, that's for sure. Right now, though, a 4-1 overall record for the Page Lady Sand Devils as they get set to take on the Pinon Eagles. The Eagles coming into this one tonight with an overall record of 3-5, and they've kind of mixed those up a little bit. Did have a 3-game losing skid at one point, lost to Rock Point, Hopi, and Valley all in a row before coming back with a win over Grand Canyon back on December 7th. Their last game was against Music Mountain, and that was a couple of days ago. That was on Saturday, and it was a big win in that one for Pinon, 61-17. That brings them to a 3-5 overall record as they are introduced to the crowd here tonight. We get set to bring you our first regular season coverage ever of the Pinon Eagles. We've never been able to cover Pinon in the regular season. We've covered the Eagles in the Chinle basketball tournament a couple of different times, and maybe more than a couple of different times over the last few years, but that tournament is no longer in existence. We just haven't had a chance to see the Pinon Eagles, either the ladies or men's team from Pinon, over these years. In the starting lineup, you saw number 1, Kylie Baya, get introduced. Also starting is Hanka Benali. Hanka wears number 3. Then there is, that's Shauna Benali. Sorry, Shauna Begay. Shauna Begay is number 3. Number 5 is Hanka Benali. I'll get it straight for you, Eagles fans. Number 15, Avril Sage, is in the starting lineup for Coach Starla McCurtain and her Pinon Eagles. And finally, number 24, Rylan Baya. Rylan Baya is a starter tonight for the Pinon Lady Eagles. And to a rousing introduction here from the public address announcer at Page High School, the starting lineup for the Sand Devils is being introduced. And the first lady that gets her name shouted to the crowd is Taylor Franklin. Taylor wears jersey number 1. Also starting in this one tonight is Leilora Yazi, number 3. Getting her name announced a moment ago was Sarah Martinez, number 15. Also Sarian Begay, number 33, is introduced as a starter. And then finally, it's Leikara Yazi, number 45, getting a start tonight for Celeste Claus, Page Lady Sand Devils. And they're going to do their pregame ritual, meet under the basket, say a prayer, and get ready for competition tonight against the Eagles. Celeste Boca Claw, the head coach of the Page Sand Devils. They've had their struggles early, and yet they've been able to keep this thing going pretty straight. They did not win their tournament that they hosted, where they suffered a number of those injuries that have depleted the team in these last few games. But it's the Page Sand Devils, and if you're not considering them one of the top contenders to win another 3A state championship, you're not paying much attention to the Lady Sand Devils. And we are ready to tip this one off, and get ready to go on another broadcast of Northland Basketball presented by Choice Broadband. And the opening tip is controlled by the Eagles momentarily. It's taken taken away almost immediately by the Sand Devils, and they'll control the basketball. And we are underway with Northland basketball. It's presented by Choice Broadband. My name is Floyd Simmons. The action begins, and a shot is up and no good from the right angle. Leilora Yazzie with the opening salvo there, and Taylor Franklin gets the rebound, the long tip-out rebound to Taylor, and here we go. Swinging around left side. Momentarily in the hands of Sarah Martinez, and now it's Yazzie again for a shot from the right angle, and Leilora cannot connect on that. Rebound comes down to Avril Sage, and the Pinon Eagles will walk this one into front court. They've got a chance to open up the scoring tonight. That one's going to rim off no good. The shot from Rylan Baya did not connect. From the left angle. First points of the game, Taylor Franklin with a big three-point make for the Lady Sand Devils, and they jump out to the early 3-0 lead. In a moment, we'll see if we can find a natural break in the action here sometime soon. I've got to switch headsets. I am on the wrong headset. Here comes, and I know that because of how everything sounds in my ears. We're going to get a whistle, and that'll be a turnover. The ball goes back to the Sand Devils. They've got an early 3-0 lead as we bring you coverage from Page High School. That is Sarian Begay with the ball on the right angle, and this one tipped out of bounds defensively. Nice job coming out there to get a hand on it was Kylie Baya as her head coach. Starla McCurtain delivers instructions from the sideline. The inbound and the shot from Franklin is no good, and it tips out. And the ball belongs to the Eagles. Great to see this Pinon team for a first time, and they will walk the ball into front court. Avril Sage. Nobody comes out to meet her, so she'll just continue with the dribble for a bit. Now left side on the angle, and the dribble is lost by Hanka Benali. Long outlet pass, and the left-hander is going to bounce off. No good there for Leilora Yazzie. So a number of early misses by the Sand Devils, and Pinon's had a couple of misses, but the Sand Devils have had more opportunities. With the basketball, they've controlled more of the early time of possession in this one. That's going to maybe be partially blocked out there on that angle, and it came up a little bit short on the shot by Sage. At the end of it, the Sand Devils will have the possession. The 2-on-1, nice dish, but Begay can't make the shot under the basket. And so, another opportunity for the Eagles. And this one is blocked and rejected, knocked out of bounds by Leilora Yazzie. Another opportunity that did not go in. And another miss on the other end of the floor. So both teams having their problems, having their issues. There's a jump ball. And it belongs to the Eagles. As we remind you that you are tuned in to Northland basketball. The Page Sand Devils taking on the Pinon Eagles. Our game live at Page High School. Here's a deep three-point try. That is no good for Shauna Begay. Wide open, let this three go, and this one's going to land. That shot is good for Sarah Martinez.
With the three.
Well, you've probably been paying attention. You realize that there have not been any fouls whistled yet in this game. We played half the first quarter. We've had a couple of whistles on turnovers. That'll be one right there as it goes bounding out of bounds. That went off the hands of one of the Lady Eagles. We get a sub in for the Sand Devils. Leaving the game as Sarian Begay, and coming into the game as Makira Williams.
Page number 14, Peyton Willie.
Also into the game, you may have heard in the background, Peyton Willie has checked into this lineup for the Sand Devils. They're going to give the ball up. Avril Sage came up with a basketball for Pinon, and the drive, and this shot is up. That's going to miss it all, but what a hustle. Nice job to take it back by Hanka Benali. The runner, no good there. Back into the hands of the Sand Devils. Leilora Yazzie came down with that basketball with 3:27 on the clock here in this first period. Another three goes up for the Sand Devils off the back iron, no good. But the shooter gets her own rebound, and we'll see if Sarah Martinez can do anything with it. No, he has it punched out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. Still, neither team has been whistled for a foul in this game. And I thought I might have jinxed it right there. Now we'll get a hand check on the rebound. I believe that's going to be Martinez, who fought to get it back for her team. Well, they're going to call that on Peyton Willie, actually. So Peyton gets her first foul. Our score here is 6-0. You see it right there. And we've got 3:12 remaining here in the first quarter. And a runner that won't go in. So the Eagles continue to struggle, have their issues getting anything to go in from the field. Sand Devils have been marginally more successful. There's another jump shot that misses. So neither team, I'll take a bag of popcorn. Thank you so much. Neither team has shot the ball well at all. You see another miss right there. So the one team with a 0 shooting percentage, obviously. But on the other side, Sand Devils have, I think, had more shot opportunities, and they've only made 2 of theirs. So it's not just the Eagles struggling as they fail to handle the dribble down the left lane, and that will go out of bounds. And the Eagles will give Page another opportunity to add something right here. But I will say, if you're the Eagles, you have to feel fortunate that the game hasn't gotten out of hand yet. It's a 2-possession game. You can turn that around in a hurry. The Eagles are going to have to figure out how to get the shot percentage up. And they're going to have to start matching the Sand Devils, which right now is not a hard thing to do because the Sand Devils aren't shooting that well either. Here's the ball on the right angle. That's in the hands of Kylie Begay, and she'll drop a pass back down to Hanka Benali. This is Shauna Begay with the basketball. There's Baya again in the corner. Can't find any passage inside, and what a job by Lakara Yazzie. Lakara, flying out of bounds, made a great move, athletic move to save the ball into her team, and they'll keep playing. She'll get a pass inside, unable to make that, unable to connect on that. The Eagles bringing this one up the floor. Avril Sage. She's going to pull up, and that shot lands. Big shot make, and Avril has the first points of the game for the Eagles. They're on the board now, finally, with just about a minute remaining in the quarter. And the backdoor cut, and we're going to get a foul. And on the foul, you're going to watch it on your screen. We're going to grab a timeout, everybody. We must, with 49 seconds remaining in the quarter. We're back with more Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Well, a couple of missed free throws, and then finally the Eagles are going to grab something. And the lady that drops in that 2 inside is Kylie Baya. And the Eagles have got this to a 1-point game, 20 seconds left in the quarter. Sarian Bigay getting a little bit of trouble, and she has her pass stolen away. Good defense by Shauna Bigay. She'll try to find Baya inside. Collision, ball out of bounds, and that is going to go to the Eagles. 9 seconds remain in the quarter. Can Pinon take a lead into the second quarter? The inbound is tipped around, stolen by the Sand Devils. They've got time, but they're running out here. 4 seconds. And here comes a very long shot from over the top that will bounce off high and no good for Laylora Yazzie, and that's how the quarter ends. 6-5. Page in front of Pinon. Stand by, everybody. The second quarter on the way. It's Northland basketball. It's brought to you by Choice Broadband.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
So a low-scoring first quarter gives way now to this second period. Welcome back, Northland basketball fans. Welcome back to this broadcast coverage of Page and Pinon. The Pinon Lady Eagles, after giving up the first 2 scores from the field on 3-point baskets to the Sand Devils, they got a 3 of their own, and then the 2-point bucket toward the end of the quarter made this a 1-point game. And here we go, second quarter underway. Floyd Simmons right here on the play-by-play call for the Sports Zone. It's Northland basketball, brought to you by Choice Broadband and some great sponsors like Holbrook Family Dentistry. Thank you to Holbrook Family Dentistry, and a big thank you as well to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford brand new with us here in the new basketball season. Inbound pass for the Eagles. And they'll go to work with it. A little reverse dribble there by Kylie Baya. She's going to give the ball up to Henka Benali. And then a hand check foul is committed by Laylora Yazzie, her first foul of the game. In that first quarter, each team was whistled one single time. So nobody's in any sort of early foul trouble at all. 3 total fouls have been whistled in the game. That one being the first for the Sand Devils here in the second quarter. They reset fouls every quarter now in high school basketball. The Eagles dribbling around, trying to find something, and that'll be a carry and a turnover. And the basketball belongs to the Sand Devils as we get it rolling here. So the Sand Devils show, when you look at the when you take a look at the records of the teams, there's 2 different sources that you would go to if you just don't automatically know, as the Eagles are going to get a chance to take the lead here in the game. Here's a shot that could put him in front, but that's going to come up a little bit short on the shot from Shauna Begay. Laura comes racing out of there with it. Boy, she's fast, moves so smoothly up the floor. The little stop in the paint, and Laura's got her first points of the game for the Sand Devils. And there's a takeaway, and the Sand Devils have a chance to add, and yeah, that's a nice finish. Boy, well done by Taylor Franklin, and the way she protected the ball from the defender coming in. Just a great basketball move. Well, 3-5 overall record for Pinon. And the best I can detect, they have not yet played a tournament. So whenever they do get around to playing some tournament basketball, they'll add some games to their overall record. But right now, 3-5, as you see, Lakara Yazi with a beautiful follow right there. She gets the offensive rebound and her first points of the game. And Sand Devils have come out in the second quarter and scored the first 6 points like they did in the first quarter. That time it was 2 3-point baskets. This time it's a trio of 2-point field goals as this one goes up from just inside the line. That is Shauna Begay to make the score 12-7. Taylor Franklin drops it back outside, and this one is on the way. A three that will hit off the front rim. The shot miss out there by Williams, but rebounded by Sarah Martinez inside, and Lakara uses the left hand. And she gets her second bucket in a short period of time there for the Sand Devils, and they are building a lead, 14-7 right now. Ball in the corner. This is Bayo with it. Franklin, the man-to-man defender on her. Here's the runner that is no good. That mid-range jump shot for Benali did not go in. Franklin will bring it up. Deliver it to the corner left side. Laura's wide open for a three, and that one rims out. She just can't find the range yet out there. So far, her only basket was that little shot in the paint at the end of a transition opportunity, and a timeout taken by Pinon. At 4:31 in the second quarter, we'll grab a timeout as well. Stand by. It's Northland Basketball, presented by Choice Broadband.
Beeman Well Drilling is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio and the Friday Night Football Show, and they give support to each and every school and team in the White Mountains. Just like Sports Zone Radio, Beeman Drilling has the kind of experience that makes them the best at what they do. Paul Wyatt is the guy to talk to, and he'll take your call anytime, day or night. 537-1031. Or better yet, call him right on his cell phone, 928-205-7647. This football season, go deep with Beeman Drilling.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
What's up, Sports Zone Nation, Northland basketball fans? Thanks for joining us here on our broadcast of Northland basketball. The Page Sand Devils, the Pinon Eagles. In this one tonight, it's a freedom game for both teams. In a game that will have a lot of impact on, I would say, especially the Pinon rankings as the season matures and goes along. The Sand Devils are going to be there later on in the season when everybody's healthy. They're going to be one of the best teams in 3A. And that should help Pinon in their rankings a lot. At the 2A level, which, you know, they're probably going to be a top team anyway, right? Here's the ball on the ground that's eventually taken away by the Sand Devils. Yazi, nice pass. And that one just unable to finish there. Kyora Yellowhair into the game, and she could not get that one to go in. And that little lateral runner goes up Also into the game this time for Pinon is Tiana Nez. Tiana could not get her first shot of the game to go down. Let's check your players. Tiana, by the way, just checked out of the game. Let me give you the 5 on the floor for Pinon right now. They include Rylan Baya, number 24. Also into the game is Avril Sage. She wears number 15. As you watch this three go up and good for the Sand Devils, Taylor Franklin has her second three of the game. Bringing the ball into front court, number 15, Avril Sage. She'll pull up off the screen and miss that shot. And underneath her teammate, Shauna Begay, number 3, unable to get that one to go. And then we get a whistle. And we'll get a timeout. Timeout with 3:10 on the clock here. Remaining in the second quarter, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way. Don't go anywhere. We'll return with more Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Coverage of Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband. And we will get a whistle and a foul on the Sand Devils. Looks like, I believe Yellowhair got whistled for the foul. She did. That's Kyora Yellowhair. And that is also her first foul of the game, as this attempt at the line is going to just roll off there. No good for Hanka Benali at the free throw line for the Pinon Lady Eagles. Taylor Franklin leaves the lineup. Peyton Willie has come in now for the Sand Devils. They lead (17-8) is our score. 17-8. And they're going to try a little bit of full court pressure, and that works out just fine. The takeaway and a foul on the shot. Hanka Benali headed to the free throw line, and the lady that put her there is Sarah Martinez. That'll be Sarah's first foul today. Nobody's got more than one foul. None of these ladies, either one of the teams. And if you can believe this, Pinon has only been whistled one time. One foul on Pinon this entire first half. Pretty amazing, huh? Benali at the line. This is the second time she has gotten a chance there. And that one is off the mark. This one's good. Or did she make them both? Sorry about that. My bad. I was busy thinking about some other things there. Got a little bit ahead of myself. Whistle on the Eagles. I guess I must have jinxed them a little bit there a moment ago when I talked about the low number of fouls that they have committed. Well, that's Benali's second foul. She has all the fouls so far in the game for the Eagles. Just 2 team fouls in the entire first half. Martinez drops a pass back. And that one is going to go through the hands of Peyton Willie out of bounds and give the Eagles another opportunity with the basketball. Taylor Franklin returns to the lineup for the Sand Devils. She replaces Sarah Martinez. Franklin joins Lakara Yazzie, Lelora Yazzie, Peyton Willie, and then the fifth is Kyora Yellowhair. To the baseline go the Eagles. The shot, the runner is up, no good, but the young lady gets her rebound back. Rylan Baya was able to slide in there and take that offensive rebound away and then have it knocked out of bounds. And Rylan will be the lady to throw it in, looking for some help in the corner, and the jump shot is on the way for Baya. But that's going to rim off there, no good. Before finally Franklin comes down with the Sand Devils rebound. Taylor, the crossover into front court. Willie's dribble is going to be ripped away for a moment anyway, and we'll get a jump ball. Little battle right in front of Coach McCurtain. So that is Starla McCurtain, the head coach of Pinon. She is the sister of Francine McCurtain, the head coach of the Chinle Lady Wildcats. And from what I understand, like Francine, quite the basketball player in her high school days, and I assume she played for Winslow like Francine did. For those Bulldogs, here's the shot. The runner no good for Yazzie, and it's rebounded by Baya. To the other Baya, Kylie Baya now in trouble in the corner, looking for help. That's going to bounce around, but controlled by Avril Sage, and she'll run it to the baseline for a shot. That's no good there. Franklin. She's going to go 1-on-2 and bring it back outside. Good thought. Jump shot off the glass, and it's good for LaCara Yazzie. LaCara's got 6 in the game. Taylor Franklin leads the scoring for the Sand Devils with 8 points so far. Wrap-around pass, a nice one, but Baya couldn't finish. It was Rylan Baya with that beautiful pass, but the Eagles unable to capitalize. In the corner for the shot, and that is blocked. Coming over defensively to make the play was Hanka Benali. Watch it here. Anticipated well. And that forces Sand Devils to inbound the ball with 27 seconds remaining in the first half. There is a shot clock here, and it's different by about 3 seconds. And it doesn't matter anymore now. Offensive rebound off of the Laura Yazzie miss. LaCara also missing on the follow, and that's going to bound out of there. And with 15 and a half seconds remaining, and the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report on the way, the Pinon Eagles will bring it up. The runner from the baseline is no good. And tipped out, knocked out by Baya. Kylie Baya got a hand on it last. No, she didn't. My bad. Just shows you how two people can see things very differently. And there's a whistle and a foul with 1.9 seconds remaining in this first half. The lady that committed the foul this time is LaCara Yazzie. That'll be her first foul of the game so far. 2 shots, shooting foul, Rylan Baya. The first shot is good. And the second one's going to be a little off the mark for Baya. Sand Devils rebound, and we'll let the clock run out to end our first half of play here at Page High School. Well, Coach Celeste Claw and the Lady Sand Devils lead 19-11 going into the break. Stand by. We'll break it down on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report in a moment. This is Northland basketball, and it's presented by Choice Broadband.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Around the holidays, it's nice to hear a little jingle. You probably know the Mountain Mobile Autoglass jingle, and this holiday season, that jingle means holiday cash. Now through Christmas, we're giving away $500 cash each week and $1,000 right before Christmas.
This is the best Christmas ever!
With your insured windshield, you can choose 2 delicious steak dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. Or choose a $100 gift certificate for window tint. That's a great idea for a present. And everyone's name goes in the hat for weekly winners of $500 cash and again in the hat for the $1,000 Christmas drawing.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Call Mountain Mobile Autoglass and Tint today.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Autoglass Cashback. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Halftime in Page, everybody. Welcome back into Northland Basketball. Our halftime report brought to you by Mountain Mobile Autoglass and Tint. The Page Sand Devils lead the Pinon Eagles 19-11 at halftime. And we're grateful to have you along for our broadcast coverage for a second time early this season from Page High School. We also hope that your holidays are going well and that you're doing well with your Christmas shopping and all that kind of stuff, and you're getting ready to have a great Christmas with your family and friends. Meanwhile, an 8-point advantage for the Sand Devils at halftime. This is a depleted Sand Devils team. They have a number of girls injured. The last report I had from Coach Celeste Claw is that the Sand Devils are playing essentially missing 5 of their top 7 girls in rotation. So it's going to make a difference anytime you have to deal with that. But they're doing a good job against Pinon tonight, and they've got that 19-11 lead right now. Page is led by Taylor Franklin. She has 8 points in the game so far. A couple of threes made by Taylor. Lekara Yazi scored 6 points. All of that in the second quarter. Sarah Martinez hit a 3 in the first quarter. That accounts for her individual scoring total. And the final 2 points belong to Lekara Yazi, who has done a lot out there for the team, played the good defense, handling the ball well for the team. However, she has only been able to connect on the one shot. Hadn't found a range yet from outside the perimeter. She's attempted a number of 3-point baskets, but we are expecting she'll shoot her way out of that here at any moment. On the other side, leading the way is Avril Sage with 3 points. That on a 3-point basket. And Henka Benali also has 3 points. And her points come from the foul line. Kylie Baya and Shauna Begay each have 2 points for the Eagles, and Ryland Baya has a single point, 1 point for the Eagles here in the first half. I'm just going to run over here real quick and check and see if, we got a lot of people going on our chat. So good to see that. Maybe I'll ask you a question and see what we can get. Somebody out there said, supporting my nephew T. Herder, even in Mustang Country. I'm watching Shanto, Arizona. Guess what? We're going to be in Mustang Country on Thursday night? I think Thursday night we'll be at Monument Valley, everybody. Can't wait for that. Somebody said, hey, Floyd, no, this is a bit of an off-topic question, but what do you think of the new Jumbotron and other things they got at the Wildcat Den? I think highly of it, although I can't wait to see more of it coming up. And they've got a big Jumbotron kind of thing here as well. It's not completed, but the Sand Devils, they've got this big video board on the wall. We'll give you a shot of what's completed here in a little bit as we get the second half underway, everybody. Thanks for being out there with us. We'll grab a timeout and start the second half here in just a moment. This girls varsity game, our score at halftime. Page 19, Pinon 11. This is Northland basketball, and that wraps up the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Stand by.
Around the holidays, it's nice to hear a little jingle. You probably know the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass jingle, and this holiday season, that jingle means holiday cash. Now through Christmas, we're giving away $500 cash each week and $1,000 right before Christmas.
This is the best Christmas ever!
With your insured windshield, you can choose 2 delicious steak dinners at Cattleman Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters, or choose a $100 gift certificate for window tint. That's a great idea for a present. And everyone's name goes in the hat for weekly winners of $500 cash, and again in the hat for the $1,000 Christmas drawing.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back. Woohoo!
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Hey, we're back in, and just a moment away from the start of the second half on this broadcast coverage of Northland basketball, an exclusive brand of the Sports Zone. Our coverage is brought to you by Choice Broadband. Hi, everybody. My name is Floyd Simmons. Good to have you with us. And we'll give you a chance to meet our broadcast team. Our producer is Derek Simmons, but you know that. Our technical director is Julio K, and many of you know that. And then working camera for us tonight is Jessica K. It's the husband and wife team on the broadcast. That is not Jessica right there. She's a little too young. Nor is that Julio. These are some of the fans. There's Julio right there. There's me talking, but that's Julio. Hey, Julio, you know, if you had your own brand of like butter, as you take a look at Jessica K right there. Hi, Jessica. If you had your own brand of butter, we could call it Juliolio. Juliolio. Did you ever use Oleo? No, not your parents? They didn't have Oleo back when you were? I think that's what they called it. Some sort of maybe it was like fake butter. I don't know. It's kind of an old-timey thing. But then again, you're not that old anyway, are you, Julio? Julio's our technical director, sports fans, and we're ready to go here. Get this second half underway. The inbound to Pinon, and here we go, everybody. Northland basketball returns. Choice Broadband helping us bring it to you, and there's a runner on the way, and the first shot of the second half is going to go up there. No good for Kylie Baya. So the Eagles get the first shot at it to start the second half, and now the Sand Devils will take over the basketball. Laylora Yazzie on the right angle picks up that dribble to the corner. Taylor Franklin for a three, and that one's going to be off the mark. Rebounded on the other side by Shauna Begay. So the Eagles, they will start the second half with Rylan Baya. She brings it across. A moment ago, I mentioned Shauna Begay. She starts the second half. Hanka Benali as well, and that shot is good right there for Shauna. Shauna Begay hits the second three of the game for the Lady Eagles. The answer is going to go in on the other side by Sarah Martinez. Sarah's got her second three of the game for the Lady Sand Devils, and their lead is 22-14. Well, the Eagles could use a couple of shots like that one they got a moment ago, but they've got to prevent the other side from doing their thing, right? Can't let them get the answer like Martinez and the Sand Devils just did, and that'll, if they can come up with that, get them right back into the game. Not too far off the mark here, just down by 8. Here as the second half gets underway, about 90 seconds into the third quarter. Franklin back outside. It's Makira Williams, and Makira's pass to Franklin. It's tipped out of bounds. It actually lost out of bounds. Last touched by Franklin. Hold on, no. Take it back. Sand Devils thought that it was the other side's ball. It was only the official that didn't agree. Franklin from the corner. The three is good. And Taylor's got her third three in this one. Boy, there was a game last year. Right at the end of the year. I don't remember a lot about it. Might have been the Chin Lee game. I don't know. But Taylor just went crazy in that game. You guys remember that? Camera guy, do you remember that? Didn't she hit just a ton of threes in that one of those games at the end of the year? She's got such great range, and you take a look at the collection of her threes in this one so far. And she's got it again in the corner, but the defense is there, so she gives it up. Makira Williams, and she'll have her dribble taken right away. And who will control? It's the Eagles that end up with it. Pretty good job by Shauna Begay to initiate all of that. And there is Hanka Benali going up strong with a left hand, drawing some contact there out of Sarah Martinez, and it'll be Sarah's second foul of the game. And 2 shots on the way for Benali and the Eagles. Chinley boys lost to Winslow on Saturday, 58-42, somebody says, for 4th place in the tournament up in Flagstaff. Girls got 2nd place in that tournament. And the first free throw, thank you for reporting that, whoever W1MP is. Hanka Benali, first free throw good. It's a 10-point game. That 11-point margin was the biggest so far of the game for the Sand Devils. We'll see if the Eagles can prevent that from happening again. Up the floor goes. Laylora, a deep three on the way, and the 21-footer is no good. But there's Franklin for the offensive rebound. Laylora again thought about it, dribbled in, stopped at the foul line, and her bounce pass goes right into the hands of Rylan Baya, who throws it back to the Sand Devils. Franklin, pull up at the free throw line. Shot is good for Taylor Franklin. And she is starting to turn the offense up a little bit here in this one. 13 points in the game so far for Taylor. And she's going to get perhaps another chance right here as the ball goes out of bounds off the Eagles, and a run coming together right now for the Sand Devils. They match their largest lead of the game. 11 points right now. Makira Williams to the corner. Laylora Yazzie. See if LaLaura takes that shot. She doesn't. Williams from the corner. No good there, but Franklin, good position to get an offensive rebound. LaLaura from the top. And finally, LaLaura is able to knock one down. You knew it was a matter of time. And there it is right there. Comes together for her. And a turnover by Baya. And once again, back to the Sand Devils. The lead is ever growing at the moment. Pinon is going to have to, they're going to have to come up with something right here, and Coach McCurtain will try just that, grabs a timeout. We'll grab one here as well. Stand by. Northland Basketball, presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Hey, welcome back in. It's the third quarter. It's the third quarter. LaLaura, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you catch that on the microphone there? LaLaura was walking by and she says, always when you guys are here, man. I think she's talking about the shooting. She's kind of had a drought. She's kind of had a little difficulty. Missed like maybe her first 4 shots from outside. You know, sorry, LaLaura. My bad for showing up. There she is. Hey, she is a great kid and friend of ours here. And you know, her and her sister Lakara, they gave us these beautiful T-shirts a week ago when we were up here with the coverage of their game with Snowflake. Does this pass go out of bounds? Pinon will get the ball back. And guess what? Guess who's wearing that T-shirt? You want to take a shot over here, camera guy? You want to take a shot over here? You want to look at this? Hey, look at this. Camera guy, right there, right? There's my Page shirt. On the back are the 2 Yazzie. You can't see them, the 2 Yazzie sisters, but I snuck it in again. I'm wearing the T-shirt again. So, LaLaura, thank you for that. And we are thrilled to be here covering the Sand Devils and the Eagles. Inbound to the baseline. That's Benali. And she traveled. She is working hard out there. Boy, I tell you. .349 on the clock. Franklin, she's got 3 defenders trailing her out there. Gives it up to Williams with a beautiful pass inside to Lakara. And Lakara's going to get the points, but Williams, Makira Williams on that gorgeous pass gets the assist. That made the whole thing possible. Benali back outside to Baya. To Rylan Baya now, dribbling out on top. And she's going to get a little room to drive, dish, and the shot is good. So Rylan gets that assist, and it's going to be Kylie Baya with the make on the little mid-range jumper. Franklin can't make that one go. And Sage comes up with the rebound. Avril Sage, and she'll bring it across for the Eagles. From the elbow right side. Baya, Benali, and well, it was Benali who ended up with it. And she got fouled on, I believe that's going to be, 2 shots. 2 shots coming up. Sarian Bigay gets whistled for the foul. 2 shots on the way right now for Henka Benali. Well, I guess we got a timeout, everybody. We'll take one here with 2:49 on the clock, third quarter. Stand by. Northland Basketball is presented by Choice Broadband.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a two-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Hey, everybody. We are back in, and the third quarter continues on. And a 32-18 advantage for the defending 3A champions, the Page Lady Sand Devils. Hi, everybody. I'm Floyd Simmons. Good to have you with us for this one. And Benali at the foul line will try another free throw. This one is good. So the lead is 13 right now for the Sand Devils. Here they go. Franklin right side. Yazzie. Step back, and she returns a pass to Franklin for the bucket. Taylor's numbers continuing to mount out there. 15 points in the game for Franklin. Boy, a week ago when we saw the Sand Devils play Snowflake, eventually it was a win for the Lobos. Taylor was out there. She played most of the game, but Taylor, I don't even know if she took a shot in the game till late in that one. She ended up with maybe just a basket or two was all that she had in the game, and I just couldn't figure it out about her. This is a way better representation of what we're used to from Taylor Franklin, man. She is showing her stuff out there, showing just what kind of basketball player she is, one of the best in the entire state. By the end of the year, let's first talk about Leilora Yazzie knocking down a big three from the right angle. There it goes. She's finding the range out there for the Sand Devils. She has always been a clutch three-point shooter, and now as this game gets further along, finding the range. Taylor Franklin, steal, snow cone finish, shot is good. Pinon is getting in trouble out there. 20-point advantage, biggest lead of the game for the Sand Devils. Three-point try for Kylie Baya, and she'll try again. That's going to be foot on the line. That's a two for Kylie. But a great release. I mean, she just wasted no time on the quick catch and release, and the shot was good for the Eagles. Open left side, Sarian Biguet, but the shot is no good. And a take back right there by Leilora. The steal, the assist. The basket is good for Makaira Williams. Sand Devils have started to pour it on in the third quarter. They have outscored Pinon 22-10 in the third period. We've got less than a minute remaining in the quarter. There's going to be a ball out of bounds.
Back at the Northland Eagles, number 5, Hayden Benali. Page brings back number 14, Peyton.
Boy, take a look at that beautiful pass, and she threw it with the left hand. And Leilora's going to get a bit of rest here at the end of the third quarter. Coach will let her sit, and I'm sure we'll see her start that fourth quarter. Here's a shot from Avril Sage from the corner, and that big three is good for Avril. Need a few of those right now. Going to try to put the pressure on Franklin. She brings it up, drops a pass back to Yazzie, now the corner. And Willie's shot is no good. 20 seconds left in the third period. Kylie Baya. And she tried to get her pass to Shauna Biguet. She got tied up. Sarian Big A, and she'll flip a pass that is taken right back. But a travel by Shauna and the Eagles. Return the favor. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Inbound, Sarian. And her pass is stolen briefly by Avril Sage. That's it. Quarter ends. And a 17-point advantage for the Sand Devils. Stand by for the fourth quarter. Northland basketball presented by Choice Broadband.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We begin the fourth quarter here of this broadcast of Northland basketball, presented by Choice Broadband. I'm Floyd Simmons, and as we get ready to go, if you were to go to our Sports Zone Radio Facebook page, we say Sports Zone Radio because that was the core of our business for a long time, but you know, radio is actually a small part of what we do these days anymore. Most of what we do is video, live video, and also the video elements, the highlights packages, those kinds of things that we do these days. As you watch that shot miss from the right angle for the Eagles. And the Sand Devils have it back. But if you go to our Facebook page called Sports on Radio, you'll see a picture there of a young man wearing an Arizona Cardinals jersey. I think he's wearing number 29 or something on that with that jersey. And his name is Tarek Skubal. Well, Tarek is a hard-throwing power strikeout artist, left-handed pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. And Tarek, he won like the pitching triple crown in the American League this year, most wins, most strikeouts, lowest ERA. And deservedly, he also won the American League Cy Young Award. That's Tarek Skubal. And if you are a student of Page basketball history, you know that for a few years. Tarek's father, Russ Skubal, was the head basketball coach here of the Page Sand Devil boys team. So that was Russ Skubal. His son Tarek graduated from Kingman Academy High School, Kingman, Arizona. Went on to play at the University of Seattle, his college baseball. As you watch this one go up and good, that is Avril Sage with the shot. I believe that was Avril who made the shot for Pinon. But, you'll find that picture there. And how about that, huh? And Russ Skubal was not just the coach here at Page for a while as the boys coach, but he also did some broadcast work with us with the Sports Zone for a couple of years. He might have done, 12 or 15 game broadcasts with us at the Sports Zone. So just kind of a cool thing. Got that connection there to the greatness of Tarek Skubal pitching for the Detroit Tigers in Major League Baseball. We also have the connection of my childhood friendship with Mike Budenholzer, the head coach of the Phoenix Suns. You watch the steal by LaLaura, and she is going to finish that one off with the two. Got the steal, picked a pocket, and then the blazing speed to the basket to finish with that one. And, hey, how about the answer on the other end? Well done by Hanka Benali. And Hanka's got 8 points in the game as she went right through those Page defenders to put it up off the glass and get her shot in. We got 6 minutes remaining in regulation of this girls' game. The boys' game will follow this. Look for that broadcast. It'll be a separate broadcast here on the Sports on Radio YouTube channel. In the corner, Leilora Yazzie, the step-back three goes up. And a little long for her. The Eagles have the rebound. The lady that has just recently checked in to get that rebound is is Danajon Dugai. Danajon Dugai, number 25 in the lineup. And meanwhile, Sarian Bigay has committed her second foul of the game. For the Sand Devils, that's just team foul number 1 in the fourth quarter. So it looks right now like fouls are not going to be a big feature of the fourth quarter. They probably won't see anybody get in foul trouble. That'll probably jinx them. And Dugai's shot no good. Rebound, Sarian Bigay, but tied up there by Avril Sage for a jump ball. It'll be the Sand Devils basketball. Well, how about that inside? Tyra Taddington is able to get her first points of the game for the Sand Devils. And just like that, she also commits her first foul of the game, so she gets her first basket. You'll watch it right here. Well done, huh? Could have also gotten a chance at the foul line there with the contact. On the other end, she commits the shooting foul that puts Henka Benali at the line, and Henka's first shot is no good. Henka has kind of had a real habit of getting to the foul line. This is the 5th time in the game for her at the line for Pinon. Unfortunately, missing both of those shots. She is 6 out of 10 shooting free throws in this one. And that one is going to be saved in on the Page end before a shot gets missed, and Sage gets that rebound. To Rylan Baya, now to Kylie Baya, and she'll force a pass that will be intercepted, taken away by Yellow Horse. And Laura Yazzie reverses out of there. 4.5 remaining right now in regulation. Hand check on Pinon. Kylie Baya commits her first foul of the game. Checking in right now, Shauna Bigay will come into the game for the Eagles. She replaces Dugai, and the Sand Devils inbound the ball. Boy, you know, the Eagles have only been whistled 3 fouls in the entire game. Hey, how about that? Oh, it's going to roll off. Offensive rebound. That one no good. Tipped out, knocked out. And the lady that got her hand on it last was Rylan Baya for the Eagles. Well, I see there's a few Eagles fans on our live chat. Good to see you guys out there. And I'm wondering if you can give me the official name of the color of the green in the uniforms, because it's turquoise, right? The color of these uniforms for the Eagles. But I don't know exactly as Yazzie misses that shot. That'll go out of bounds. Can you tell me what that? Get a tight shot there, Derek, on that green right there. What is that green? What do you call that color? Because I don't recognize it really. And, hey, nice move. Avril Sage did the nice little change of direction, but couldn't make the shot go. Her teammates help her out with the offensive rebound, and they're going to go to work again. Rylan Baya, 25 on the shot clock. Drive, dish to the corner, and a 3 is up and good for Pinon. Shauna Bigay knocking it down. That's Shauna's second 3 of the game. We got 3:15 remaining in regulation, a 14-point difference. Right now is the time to make a move. And it looks like timeout is called from the Sand Devils bench. Take another look at Shauna's big shot from the corner. And we'll grab a timeout right here, everybody. A 14-point.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
Back to the action here. There was a whistle just a moment ago. Well, that whistle was on Shotty Gay. We get another whistle. And a Sand Devil turnover. 2:45 remaining in regulation. The Eagles working inside, and that's good for Hanka Benali. Count the shot, and she'll go to the line for the Eagles. The whistle is on Makaira Williams. That'll be the first foul today on Makaira. Take another look at it. Nice finish right there. And Hanka gets the shot to go. She is the first of the Eagles in double figures tonight. 10 points. Let's see if she'll make the 11 right here. Perfect. Sand Devils have 2 of their young ladies have reached double figures. 17 in the game for Taylor Franklin and Leilora Yazzie with a couple of threes in the third quarter. She is now sitting at 10 points in the game, and she's also taking her time. She got banged up a little bit there on the sideline. And the whistle is the second foul of the game on Kylie Baya. So somebody out there, let's see what color. Somebody said Pinon green. Pinon green. Okay. Nobody ever heard of that one. Somebody else said Tuba City Warrior green. No, it's not the same. Somebody said Tuba is Ninja Turtle color. Okay. Somebody said, Floyd, who do you think has the best team colors for the North? I personally think it's Ganado, they said. They think it's Ganado with the... Ganado's got great colors. Let's see. Native said teal, that this is teal, and I guess that's as close as I could think of would be that it's teal green. Or very close. It's in that family of whatever teal is. Taylor Franklin's first foul of the game. 2 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in regulation. Look at this. Pinon has... It's been a couple of runs for the Sand Devils. Pinon has hung around in this game, and had they not given up a couple of, 6, 8 point runs like they did, the game would be a lot closer right now. Yeah, lost the dribble. Leilora's going to make her pay, or is she? She lost her own dribble, but gathered things in, and the Sand Devils will have a possession right here. Somebody said Mustangs only see red. You guys, somebody else said it's teal, and somebody said Caribbean. I think they were referring to the color. What, Caribbean green or something? Sand Devils with 6 on the shot clock, and Leilora unleashes a 3. It's no good. And tied up on the rebound as we close this thing out here. Pinon will have the possession. It's a version of green is what it is. And the ball again tied up out there. Leilora she is not stopping. She is not ending her play. This Sand Devils team is going to be great again when they get back to full strength, get their full team put back together. And they'll do that against Tuba City on Thursday. They'll have everybody that has been injured, everybody will be back against the Warriors. We're going to get to see Tuba City tomorrow night in Snowflake. Snowflake hosts Tuba City for a doubleheader, boys and girls varsity. So we'll be there for that. And Shannon Begay is hacked. Taylor Franklin said, lead or no lead, that is not going to be an easy basket for you.
Foul 31, Taylor Franklin. That's his second foul. 15 fouls. On the line for the Eagles. Number
2 shots straight ahead for Shannon Begay. Shannon's got 8 points. We'll see if she can get the double figures for the Eagles on this one tonight. Shantea Starr says, yes, it's Pinon Teal. Pinon Teal. And DO/Z, thanks for the coverage. You're welcome. It's our privilege to be here. All right, let's see. 9 points in the game for Ashana. We'll see if she can make this one. Yeah, just off the mark. Broadcasters jinx. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will be Pinon's ball. 50 seconds remaining. Swing it to Benali. She rushed her shot, missed it. Followed by Baya is no good, and it's finally brought down by Lakara Yazi. This pass up the floor off of Williams' hands, out of bounds, and that'll leave Pinon with 33.4 seconds. No shot clock then for the final go here. As we get set to wrap it up, we'll talk to the Sports Zone's player of the game at the end of this one. Do we have to vote, guys? As you watch that shot go up and miss, do we have to vote? Who do you got? And who does that guy got? He does? I got this. No? You guys, no? We're tabulating the votes on our Sports Zone Player of the Game, which will be presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, the hospital in Springerville. The votes have been tabulated. Time runs out, and the lady with the basketball in her hand at the end of the game right there, Layla Rayazi, is the Sports Zone's player of the game. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. We'll talk to her in just a moment. Congratulations to the Page Sand Devils. They have defeated Pinon 45-35 here tonight at home. Laylora is the player of the game. Had a complete game out there. Scored 10 points and was great defensively as well. Great floor leadership for the team. Taylor Franklin led the team with 17 points. Also in the game, Lakara Yazi had 8 points. Sarah Martinez with 6 points. Lakira Williams had 2 points. And Tyra Taddington had 2 points in the game. On the other side, Hanka Benali finished in double figures with 11 points here tonight. And her teammate, Shauna Begay, with 9 points. Also, Avril Sage hit a couple of threes throughout the course of the game and finished with 8 points for the Eagles. Kylie Baya with 6 points tonight. And Rylin Baya scored a single point in the game. And we're going to get a chance to talk to our Sports Zone player of the game, Laylora Yazi. Everybody. How do you hear me?
Good.
Right on. How do you feel?
All right.
All right. We're going to roll some tape. How does that sound?
Good.
Also, I need to show the camera my football here in a second. Hey, welcome back in courtside, everybody at Page High School. Floyd Simmons right here, and on the Sports Zone Sports Zone Game of the Week broadcast, Northland basketball. The Page Lady Sand Devils, you got the score backwards. The Page Lady Sand Devils have defeated Pinon. Final score 45-35. 45-35 is this final score here tonight in this one. And we thank you for joining us for our broadcast of Northland basketball, everybody. We'll fix that score for you on the screen. And let's talk to our Sports Zone player of the game. It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and her name is Leilora Yazzie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On the big win for you and the ladies tonight. It's a good win. That team on the other side, Pinon, they fought and they scrapped out there. They gave you guys a good test, I thought. Your team put together a couple of nice runs to stretch your lead, but they would never really go away. And I would assume that's how you guys look at it, right? Was that a good test for you tonight against Pinon?
Yeah, I mean, Pinon pushed a lot. We weren't expecting that, if I'm going to be honest. But, I mean, yeah, they did push to our limits. We had to push harder than we expected to.
So, the fact that you guys have some injured players, you're playing a lot of minutes, Leilora, maybe more than you normally would. Some of those other girls, when they finally return to the team. What do you think it's doing for you and Taylor and the rest of this squad, the girls that are collected right now and able to play while the others are out with injury? What is it doing for you guys?
The way I look at it is, the injuries right now are the team that played a lot when they were in during the season. But I feel like now that some of them are out injured, the people that we have now on our bench can make them better so that when our main players come back, they already know what to do. Like, they already got their reps in and everything, so that should be normal to them.
Tell me about your own style of play and how you feel you do your job as a leader, because if you ask me, when I watch you out there, I just see a complete and total leader. You're kind of setting the entire tone for the game for the rest of the ladies on the floor. Am I seeing that right? Is that the role you take on?
Yeah, I mean, Celeste, my coach, says I'm the standard for the team, and when I'm out, mood goes down. When I'm in, everybody's all moving quick and everything. So, I mean, yeah, she says I'm the standard on the team, and I really try my best to take that role, and,
Took you a little while to get your shot tonight. Okay,
I was off.
But when you did, it looked good. You started hitting it in that second half.
I was like,
Is it whenever we show up, whenever the sports
oh my gosh, I swear it's always when you guys come. I always have a bad night.
Well, you know what? We're going to keep coming, okay? So you keep working on that shot. No, you did. Once you broke out, it looked good out there. But the thing about it is you scored 10 points, and, it's kind of a quiet 10 points. You don't need to score a lot of points for your team to do well, right? Am I seeing that right? Because you do so many other things that the team needs.
Man, I'm a defensive player. I have some spark on offense, but I'm all defense. And, I try my best to help on offense. And as you know, Taylor is our main scorer. She's our shooter. So I do try my best, but I'm just a defensive player. That's how I play.
Well, you're not just that. You're also an incredible gift giver. And I'm wearing my gift that I got. I'm going to call this an early Christmas gift from you. So let me pull my shirt up here. There's my Page Sand Devils shirt.
Looks good.
Yeah, doesn't it? Look at this. Look at that on the back. That number 3, that's Leilora, and that number 45, that's LaCara. Sisters, that was a wonderful gift. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Player of the game. Enjoy it, okay? All right, we'll get a T-shirt to that young lady. And Leilora Yazzie is the Sports Zone's Player of the Game. It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And let's continue on, everybody. Final score on tonight's Northland basketball broadcast in the girls' game from Page. The Page Lady Sand Devils have beaten Pinon 45-35. Our coverage presented by Choice Broadband. Let's talk to the head coach of the Sand Devils, Celeste Claus, right there on your screen. Hey, how you doing, Coach?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So the ladies came out and I thought played pretty well. Hold on a second. My computer wants to try and update on me. Can't have that happen in the middle of the broadcast. I thought the ladies came out and played a good, solid basketball game for you. But you're always looking for. It seems like coaches are looking for something different than what we are. So give me your perspective on the victory tonight.
We came out strong second quarter and third quarter. We just don't know how to start off strong and finish strong. So I saw a lot of struggle defensively that we weren't chugging, we weren't denying. I would say what we did clean up, though, on the brighter side was our transition D and our transition O. There's a lot to learn, especially with this younger group right now that we have. And they're slowly picking up game by game, and there's just a lot of minutes that they didn't expect to play. And so I'm just throwing them in the fire. We're learning as we're going, and we're just taking it game by game.
Our player of the game was Leilora Yazzie. She scored 10 points. Her teammate Taylor Franklin had 17. A lot of times people would look to the high point lady, high point man, to get a player of the game nod. But, boy, the complete game that Leilora played tonight, defensively, and her floor leadership, to me, is remarkable. Tell me your thoughts on that.
Leilora has grown over the past 4 years, and it's good to see her leadership and the composure that she has and she carries with herself on and off the court. It's amazing to where she is one of our biggest team captains, and she holds a lot of standards. And, you know, that's what I tell her all the time, is that you set the standard for everything when it comes to offense and defense. That ball's going to be in your hands 90% of the time, and you're going to be carrying it down. You're going to have some ups and downs, but the thing is you shake it off and you move forward. And that's what she does every single game.
Well, Coach, you got a game coming up on Thursday against Tuba City. That's next for you. And as I understand it, you'll be more back to full strength. You'll get some ladies back from the injured list.
Yeah. I know we had a little slip there, but, yeah, we're going to get about 4 of our girls back from the concussion protocols that they had before. They're slowly working out. They're slowly moving that ball. Tomorrow's our first live practice. So we're just going to go from there and continue to grow with them and make sure that they're staying healthy the best way they can.
Awesome stuff. Good to see you as always, Coach. We congratulate you on another win for you and the team.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys travel back safe.
We will.
Thank you for coming out.
You got it. Thank you, Coach. Celeste Claw, the head coach of the Page Lady Sand Devils, who have defeated Pinon 45-35. Our game broadcast of Northland basketball is presented by Choice Broadband. Hey, grab that camera real quick here, because we got to take a look at this. So our camera operator up there, way at the top there, that is Jessica Kay, and Jessica has picked up this amazing craft of do we call this knitting? Is that what this is? Is this a knitted football? No. What is it called? Oh, it's crochet. Of course, crochet. Shame on me. Check it out. You got the Sports Zone Z logo right there, and it's a football. And it's like regulation size. This is awesome. I love it. And that was another early Christmas gift. Oh, Jessica right there. Thank you. I love it. So I wanted to show that off a little bit here as we wrap up our broadcast from Page and get you ready for the boys. The boys game will be next, everybody. So as we get ready to end our broadcast now, why not look for our broadcast of the boys game coming up in just a bit. Page taking on Pinon. It's Northland basketball. It's presented by Choice Broadband, and we'll be back with it right after this.